Okay, y'all ready? I'm starting this up. I've been wanting to play this for a pretty long time. Like, you can probably go back to the Danganronpa V3 playthrough and hear me talk about this.
2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day.
Hey, Mom.
However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them.
This pixel art is great.
They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
Why is that Elvis?
High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Oh, that's the desktop icon. Ooh. Cyberpunk! Yay. Give me the big cyberpunks. Press button twice to skip. I will not. Oh. This is giving me Snatcher vibes. Ooh. It doesn't look that bad. So what should we look at first? Okay, the sink looks pretty bad. Let's look at sink. You don't know exactly what that ooze is, only that it seems to be growing day by day. Man, that's... Did they look at my sink? Talk to sink. You ask the blob in the sink not to loiter, but it bubbles up at you. Okay. Turn on sink. Running water just might make it worse. Yeah, that seems to have happened. Look at sheet of paper. Look at bed. Your home within your home. Nothing like curling up under those blankets and escaping away for a while. Oh, we're a writer. Boot up Lappy. Lappy is a bit of a relic. Junknet. You have an article due tonight. Better finish it before bed. Okay. I suppose we want to go to compose using journal logic. Yes. What's up, Bean? Before you can review the GX Ultra Beats, you must become one with the GX Ultra Beats. Where'd you put those damn headphones anyway? I will log out of Lips. Do I have... No, I do not. Look at door. Well, at least you feel safe behind this newly installed security door. Okay, that's not a closet. Alright. Stack up... Ooh, maybe it's in the fridge. Open fridge. You open up the fridge to see a bottle of mustard and a carton of spoiled milk, which has developed an odor. Great. Maybe the spoiled milk has one more good day on it. Maybe. No thank you. I will leave the milk. This is 2064 Read-Only Memories. This is a really cool cyberpunk point-and-click adventure game made by some really cool LGBT people that I am playing in honor of Pride. There's the beats. So pick up... Headphones added to items. These are those GX Ultra Beats you have to do a product review on. They're smart headphones, so you should be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment. Okay? Those damn headphones. Play music. Oh, I got a Chivo. Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, I literally haven't done anything except be in my room yet. Yeah, you didn't get to see the cool opening cutscene with all the neat cyberpunk people. Do I have, like, music? Or... Look at headphones. Can I use coffee on headphones? Careful, these are a review copy. GX probably wouldn't appreciate them coming back covered in coffee. Okay. Can I use... Use headphones on Lappy? GX Ultra Beats sync automatically as you start to watch a live concert from Oakland. Neat. It's late and nothing is really open right now. Okay, well... What the hell is in your sync? Listen, sometimes when you don't make your sync work, you just... your shit just doesn't... Sometimes you grow things in your sink, is what I'm trying to say. There, I said it. Sometimes when you don't do your dishes, things grow in your sink, and it's bad. So do your dishes. Your best options are usually limited to video game streams. Hey, I wonder what that would be like. Wonder what it would be like to watch a video game stream. Weird, huh? No one would do that. Old concert recordings and live cams of baby animals. Your choice is clear. Lappy speakers feel neglected, but now you have the first-hand experience needed to start actually writing the review. Yes, this is 2064. 12/20/2064 in Neo, San Francisco. Okay, now we can write this review. Alright. Time to get work out of the way. Let's do this. Taka, 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 taka. Selling your soul. Bit by bit. It looks like it's in the 90s because it's cyberpunk, Bean. That's what cyberpunk is. You have a lot to learn. What's cyberpunk? Oh, child. Alright, I'm gonna come up with a list. Oh, you're kidding. Okay. I was gonna say, all you have to really do is just fucking watch Blade Runner and gain an appreciation for goddamn what is all this? Holy shit. This is a bill? I don't like it. Read bill. Your account is past due in the amount of 1396.4 credits. Yeesh. Okay. Rent mail? Uh-oh. Another article, another paycheck, and it's all going straight to your rent. That's not good. Invitation. An invite to come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown from your friends at Dr. Trisha Lay, DDS. Why would your dentist invite you to a lighting ceremony? Feels like a trap. Probably a trap. The 90s were the only good decade. I'm not gonna read the scam mail. Work mail. Hey there, I'm the lead editor for What the Fuck Sounds, formerly OMG Zounds. We're a new up-and-coming audio review feed looking for a hot talent who need a platform for their work. We'd love to feature any product reviews you'd like to do for us. We'd be able to give you some great exposure. They're paying in exposure. No. Don't they know people die of exposure? Alright, give me that sweet, sweet back button. Click back button. Oh. Use OK today. Let's see what's going on in the local news. Golden Gate Park, vandalism on the rise. December 19. Reports show that local foodie booth JJ's Froyo stand was destroyed last night in what appears to be another case of a rogue ROM committing an act of vandalism. The cart was evidently attacked and damaged by a large ROM that had no shell. Witnesses state the alleged perpetrator has been randomly appearing at night before lumbering back into the nearby trees on the western side of the park. This is the first case of a ROM being reported to live on its own in the wild as a stray. So robots are like only pets. Police say that tracking down a potential owner of the ROM is likely impossible. Some speculate that the strange ROM may have been framed by vandals who set their crime deliberately to make it appear to have been carried out by the ROM rogue or under orders. OK Today reached out to Parallax for comment, and they assured us that the rogue ROM is purely a myth that tends to pop up conveniently when low-revenue businesses have the urge to file an insurance claim. Parallax did not appreciate the reports of vandalism being attributed to their models. Is this wild ROM the real deal, or could it be a fairy tale created by those looking to make a quick buck? Or perhaps there's something else to be gained. More as the story progresses. Mel Hopkins, OK Today. Who is Charlie Nova?
Hey, it's Charlie Nova, host of Star in the Stratosphere, and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan V. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Okay, I did not expect that to be voiced. We're gonna log out and go to bed now. Go to sleep. What? Oh no, it's the ROM. That's not creepy. What is it doing? Is it like plugged into my computer? Or Wi-Fi-ing my computer? Yo, it just broke Lappy.
You're finally awake.
Oh, it talks.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
No? What the hecky?
Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
BISAC?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
What about the sink?
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Dude, this song is so good. How did you get in here?
I came in through the door, of course.
I just installed a security door.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
Oh no, I got scammed. That's a shitty door.
It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
How fast is a clock cycle?
It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Secugate M/14723-B.
17 trillion? Oh, wait, no. I knew my landlord was full of it when he said it was the best.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
Jojo, please. Please, Jojo, my son. Please do not
I'm
bump
not
things.
certain why you
Oh,
picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken
oh.
and that you left it open.
Oh. My Windows lock is broken?
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove.
Great.
I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent. Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair.
Oh god, it's like real life. Even in the future, nothing works.
My standards.
You know my dog's birthday?
I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an INSEC Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience. The 1355 also has 300 5-star reviews on Congo.
I like this robot a lot. What was that about my computer?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Oh, great.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Wow. I don't have enough money for a new computer.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash. Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Oh, cool.
It is the least I can do.
That's nice, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden, until now.
Who is Hayden? Hayden? You know Hayden Weber?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
I haven't seen Hayden in over a year. Where is he?
I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Great. Slow down. Just start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why would they want Hayden?
He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you anyway? What do you have to do with it?
Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself.
Yes, you did.
I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing.
Oh, that's a great name.
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves.
How are you any different from any other ROM?
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
Oh geez, go get Bubba.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know, one way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question.
Oh, hang on.
How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
I think we're getting a little too philosophical here.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Why am I your best hope?
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Why should I get involved? I haven't seen Hayden in forever.
I took into account that you might not want to help me out of the goodness of your heart, as they say. But considering your recent slump in published articles and the lack of liquid assets in your bank accounts,
Ouch.
I figured you would jump at the chance to be first on the scene of the violent disappearance of a prominent Parallax researcher right in the heart of Neo-SF. Am I wrong? Maybe you store your cash under that ratty mattress in the corner.
Wow, don't talk shit about my mattress. Point. Was anyone out for Hayden?
I don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account.
Oh, thanks.
And the car has just arrived.
Great. I can totally afford that. Lead the way. $12.21.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
That is strange.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Huh. Perhaps some maintenance robot took care of it?
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Before we go any further, I feel I need to clear the air between us. Events have been proceeding faster than I am capable of processing them, and I may have been overly critical of you in our previous conversations. I have put you in an unexpected situation, and it was tactless of me to question your motivations. Let's strive to have a more harmonious relationship from now on.
Don't worry about it. You're upset about Hayden.
Oh, a lucky break.
Heh.
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Wow. You made your point about the door. Let's just head in. It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Aren't you programmed against harming humans?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
So the 3 laws get thrown the hell out.
Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
Glad we're clear on that one.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
What's done is done. We need to focus on finding him.
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Okay. There are some parts here.
Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
I mean, obviously, a ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must have been in the middle of working on something. Busted. He must have dropped it in the skirmish. I see you, Bean. Look at memory card. It looks like an old high-density memory card. Something in the room might be able to read it. Pick up memory card. Use memory card. Oh, that's right. You can just use. You have to use item on computer and then choose memory card. Doesn't fit. No compatible slots, huh? Okay. Game consoles? No. Look at game consoles. A few vintage video game consoles. Hayden was always a fan of old tech. There's a Mega 16, a Dural, and even a Family-Link.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Are you sturdy enough to survive that kind of fall?
Critical system damage would be unlikely, but I would certainly have damaged my legs beyond repair, so... I took the fire escape.
Of course you did. Use computer.
That's Hayden's computer. most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Do you know how to get in? There might be clues.
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
Why not? You hacked my door easily enough.
Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor.
Wow.
I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Can't you just download the knowledge from the meshnet?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability.
Are you incapable of that kind of creative leap?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though.
Good for you, Turing.
Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion.
Abstract art doesn't seem like something a robot would be good at.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Let's get back to searching. So, stack of books.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Tablet.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered.
Sweet. So we will use memory card. Put the thing in the doohickey.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections. If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Wee wee!
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map.
Great.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
My city map?
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
Oh, come on.
We shouldn't put that off any longer. Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Whee! Don't you know literally everything about me already? You knew my first dog's birthday.
This is just how things are done. I'm certain I could spend a few quadrillion clock cycles to bypass that part of my operating system, but that seems less efficient than just running the setup program. So, here we go!
Yay!
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's Live Intelligence Processing System. I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM.
Awesome.
If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Enter name. I am Hanky. Done.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
That's so good. Give me, he, him. Because that's what I use.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Uh-oh. Oh, I am omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you for confirming.
How cool. There's so many, like,
I have
so many
obtained your
options
physical
that
location from
could
GPS
be
and
very
will load
nice for
local
so many
data into
people.
my
I
memory
really
as
like
it
that.
becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. In review.
Your name is Hanky, your pronouns are he, him, and your diet is omnivorous.
Does that sound right?
Yeah. Correct.
Thank you. See, that was relatively painless. You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better. It will be an efficient use of our time together. Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. That is incredibly good information to have right now. I was not aware of that. Chapter 1. $12.22. Oh no, still $12.21. Okay.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
My what, Euless, what?
Have you been overwatering it?
Oh, the plant. My what?
This jade plant you have on the windowsill here. It's actually a succulent, and since I'm assuming you leave this window open all the time, it should get more than enough water just from the occasional rain blowing in. Speaking of the rain, your decorative plant may be doing poorly, but the mildew in your drywall is flourishing.
Great. Mildew. Time to give the landlord another call.
I have, in fact, already taken the liberty of sending a request to his office. And considering the broken window, broken sink, and the lingering sense of disrepair, I am not confident he has a history of following through.
No.
I would suggest confronting him in person, but I have run a mesh search, and the man is a convicted felon for assault and battery with a deadly weapon.
Great!
Perhaps we should bring some sort of a bribe?
What would I bribe him with, Turing?
I will continue to formulate a stratagem.
The plant's name is Wilty. I got it from a friend a couple months ago.
How thoughtful of them! The Crassula ovata, also known as the jade plant, money tree, lucky tree, or friendship tree, is an excellent and easy to care for houseplant. They make beautiful bonsai, are suitable for beginners, and have some cultural significance both in the Far East and America as a token for good financial luck.
Cool.
Most likely an urban legend, but still a nice gift.
Okay, so what do you want me to do about the plant?
I'd like your authorization to have a few tools shipped here. If I replant it into a more suitable pot with sandier soil, it should be thriving again soon. You just have to remember to water it less frequently.
Okay.
Considering the state of your apartment, I'd have figured you'd neglect it rather than drown it.
Thanks.
Ironic, since it would be doing better if you had.
Sure, Turing. Whatever you want.
Excellent. The supplies should be here soon. I ordered from a place close by to keep the shipping costs down. Oh, one other thing. When I was doing the research on how to best take care of the Crassula ovata, I stumbled upon the persistent belief that talking to plants improves their
Belief. Belief. I like it.
There is scientific evidence that shows there may be something to the notion, but the methodology in the studies was a bit shaky, so it could all be rank superstition. Anyway, I'll have this plant flourishing in no time. If left in direct sunlight, the leaves gain a pretty red tinge to their edges, and it should start flowering in the autumn. It'll really pull the whole room together. You know, once we get the sink fixed. Oh, it's almost the time Hayden had scheduled to meet with Tomcat.
Oh,
We should make our way to Stardust
yes.
soon.
Let's go to
Your
Stardust.
city map is updated with the location.
Okay. Map. Go.
Well, this looks like the place, assuming the flashing neon signs are telling the truth. From the sounds of the music, things are already underway at Stardust, even so early. Hopefully we can find Tomcat inside. And some answers.
Hug bouncer.
Welcome to Stardust. Hold up there. Got ID? Alright, looks good to me. Welcome to Stardust.
This is the place. Have you ever been here before?
This is my first time, but I don't think it'll be my last.
The atmosphere is certainly exciting. I'm particularly impressed by some of the more subtle effects the music and lights are having on your autonomic nervous system. Try not to let yourself get too entranced, at least not until we've achieved our goal. Anyway, where do you think we should start?
Let's check the bar.
Good idea. Maybe the bartender can tell us where to find Tomcat.
Talk to bartender.
Morning, friend. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Sure, but first, let's get you a drink. What'll it be?
There's a lot of these. Fucking, I don't know.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Drinktionary, the open alcoholopedia says.
A mint-flavored soda with a swig of gin. Okay,
Does that sound good?
sure.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Fucking, I don't know, served. Sweet.
Now, what is it you need to know?
I'm meeting a Tomcat. Do you know where they are?
I'm pretty sure Tomcat came in earlier, but I don't know where they went off to.
Damn.
I'd ask what you were meeting about, but I know they like to keep that kind of stuff quiet. Maybe try looking out on the dance floor. If they come around here, I'll tell them you're looking.
Okay. We're looking for Hayden Weber. Do you know him?
Hayden, scientist guy, does some kind of computer research at Parallax. Pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but I don't think he's around here tonight. Our place doesn't really seem like his scene, but I think he comes in to scout young programming talent. Go figure. I can ask around, find out if anyone's seen him. I'll let you know.
Thanks for the drink.
Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
Random glass of whiskey. What can I do with that? Drink random glass of whiskey. Don't drink drinks that aren't yours. Good advice. Let's look at this movie poster. Red World, an abstract indie flick premiering at the Castro Theater.
What are you having?
I'm just looking for anything that I'm even halfway familiar with. Give me a subtle bitch.
So many drinks these days. Remind me, what's in that?
Drinktionary, the open alcoholopedia says.
Whipped cream flavored vodka, strawberry liqueur, creme de menthe, and soda water.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, dude. Hook it up.
Ah, all right, you got it. Coming right up.
Subtle bitch served.
Now, what is it you need to know?
Could you tell me more about yourself?
Oh, I should introduce myself. The name's Majid. I've been the bartender of Stardust for a few years now, but I've owned it a little longer than that. So, what do you want to know?
Not to be rude, but don't places like this come and go in a flash? But they say Stardust is forever.
That's true, and it was true about Stardust. The first 6 months were great, but after that, the interest dried up and the kids moved on to the next big thing. But I guess I'm just stubborn and kept throwing good money after bad. Ha! After 2 years in a remodel, things started to pick back up again. We slowly dug ourselves out of the debt hole.
Nice.
We got some regulars around, they started bringing in enough new folks and it reached critical mass pretty quick.
What did you do before Stardust?
Mostly got myself into trouble. When I immigrated from Pakistan, I didn't have a whole lot of employable skills. But I'm real big, which was enough to get hired for some real dirty stuff. Bodyguard work.
Yeah, in quotes, even.
Truth be told, I hated the work. I didn't want to be a hired fist my whole life. I wanted something regular, peaceful. I had enough cash saved up to buy this place, which was a hole at the time. The rest is history. I'm sure it sounds more exciting than it was. Well, it was nice meeting you, but I gotta get back to work. I'll keep an eye out for Tomcat and send them your way if I see them.
Okay.
Good luck.
Sounds good.
Enjoy yourself, and don't be a stranger.
We will leave You had to leave your drink behind. Oh. I never drank my drink. So I would like to save. Save. Save game as... Oh, you know what? We're gonna save as Stardust. Can I type? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool. It's chapter 1, Stardust. Done. Okay. Wait. Shit. Okay. That's fine. Whatever.